Hello, this is Tim Heilmann from the UPMC Williamsport Family Medicine Residency Program, and my poster is the results of a research project entitled Statistical Analysis of Correlations Between Applicant Data and Resident Performance in a Family Medicine Residency Program. Certainly at this time of year, as we enter another match season, our challenge is to match the most well-qualified applicants to our program. And in order to do this, we collect a large amount of data, both through the EROS program and also through personal interviews with residents and faculty. Interestingly, there's no consensus as to which, if any, of these elements of the application are predictive of future resident performance. And particularly, there have been no published studies performed in the family medicine residency setting to try to answer this question. And so what we did was took the applicant data for 229 students who interviewed at our program over the last 3 match seasons. We looked at independent variables, whether MD or DO, US or IMG, age, gender, transcript data, etc. And we normalized these using a scoring rubric. And we also looked at faculty interview scores and resident interview scores as well. Our dependent variable, the outcome we were interested in, was program director assessment of resident performance and potential after 6 months in residency program. And this was obtained by a mailed-in survey using a 3-point Likert scale. And we can discuss this in more detail because the outcome measure is somewhat controversial. So the results of this study were that we received assessments for 134 of the 229 residents who interviewed at our program. We would have liked to gotten more, but that's 58%, not bad. From 69 of 133 program directors. We tried to make this as simple as possible, so it's a little bit disappointing that we didn't get more. However, we found that there were significant correlations between the independent variables of USMLE board scores and age of application, interestingly, and the outcome measure. Further, we found that there was no significant correlation between FIT scores, faculty and resident interview scores, and the outcome measure. And this is particularly important because we use this score primarily in our program, and I think others do as well, to determine our rank order list. So if we plot the performance score obtained from the data as a result of our study against program director assessment, we can see that there's a linear correlation with program director assessment. However, there's a significant overlap of calculated scores. And so consequently, there's no cut point that would identify all outstanding and average residents and rule out the less qualified residents. Also, this showed that only 15% of the variability noted in the outcome measure is accounted for by this score. So conclusions is it can help us to guide match rank order determination. We need more data, and so hopefully we'll be able to obtain this over the next several years. Thank you for your consideration. I'm happy to answer any questions.